Alright, welcome back to Ancient History Uncoded. You ready for some crazy myths? How do you kill a warrior who can't die? Not because of some magic spell, but because of the very ground he stands on. That was Alcyoneus, a being so powerful that he was completely immortal in his own homeland. He could laugh, as the best attacks did absolutely nothing, but he never counted on a hero who wasn't just strong, but brilliant. This is the story of how Heracles defeated the unkillable giant. After the Olympian gods won their war against the Titans, the earth goddess Gaia was furious. From her rage, a new race was born. The Gigant, 100 immensely powerful giants were created for a single purpose: to tear down the gods of Mount Olympus. Among them, Alcyoneus was the most feared. Alcyoneus possessed a unique power. As long as he remained within his birthplace of Pallene, any wound, no matter how deadly, would instantly heal. If you struck a fatal blow, he'd just rise from the earth again. Revitalized by contact with his mother, Gaia, he had the ultimate home field advantage. The stage was set for the Gigantomachia, the Great War. Alcyoneus kicked it off by stealing the sacred cattle of Helios. A brazen act of disrespect. An old prophecy foretold that the gods couldn't defeat the giants alone. They needed the help of a mortal hero to win the war. Gaia sought a magical herb to make her sons invincible. To stop her, Zeus ordered the sun and moon to stop shining, plunging the world into darkness. Even so, the fight against Alcyoneus felt hopeless. The gods would strike him down, only to watch him rise again, completely unharmed and laughing. Finally, Heracles entered the picture. The demigod son of Zeus arrived on the battlefield, his legendary strength, a new beacon of hope. Heracles immediately took on the giant. He drew his famous bow and fired an arrow dipped in the lethal venom of the Lernaean Hydra. The arrow struck Alcyoneus in the chest. The giant staggered, falling to the earth with a ground-shaking thud. For a moment, victory seemed swift, but the impossible happened. As he lay on the soil of Pallene, the wound closed and the poison vanished. He rose again, revived and enraged. As Heracles stared in disbelief, Athena appeared at his side. The goddess of wisdom had seen the secret. Alcyoneus's power had an off switch. Athena told him, "He can't be killed here. If you want to defeat him, you have to take him beyond the borders of Pallene." This was the light bulb moment. Brute force had failed. It was time for brain power. Heracles knew he had to physically kidnap the 13-foot giant. What followed was a wrestling match of mythological proportions. Heracles grappled with the giant, who fought back with primordial fury. Heracles hoisted the giant onto his massive shoulders and, with a roar, began the slow journey, dragging him away from his power source. Finally, Heracles crossed the border. The moment the giant's feet left his native soil, the magic snapped. The wounds ripped back open. The unkillable giant was suddenly very mortal. Heracles raised his club, and with one final, decisive blow, it was over. Alcyoneus lay dead, but the story has a tragic footnote. His 7 daughters, the Alcyonides, were so devastated they threw themselves from a cliff into the sea. Moved by their grief, the gods transformed them into kingfishers. This gave birth to the Halcyon Days, a period of calm in the heart of winter. The defeat of Alcyoneus is a masterclass in strategy. It's a reminder that even the most intimidating power can be undone by finding its one weakness. Which myth, with a clever twist, should we explore next? Let us know in the comments. Be sure to like and subscribe for more stories. Thanks for watching.